Welcome to Morning Cryptic, daily cryptic clues to have with your morning coffee. This is your weekly summary video of cryptic clues and answers for the week of January 20th, 2025, numbers 1 through 5. Let's get started. Morning Cryptic clue number 1. Incline after this altered cure to turn blue. Incline after this altered cure to turn blue. 8 letters. Now, where we're going to start here is with the altered cure part. And so we've got a word here, cure, and we're going to have to alter it to get the answer partly here. But then the second piece, of course, is that you've got the incline after that. And so whatever we alter cure to be, that does need to come first. And so we've got cure, we need to alter it. And we've got a couple of rearrangements of the letters here. None of them make sense at the moment. Of course, you could keep going, but let's keep it simple. Let's just stick with C for the time being. And so by incline, what could we have? Tilt, lean, bias, ramp. Well, any connections here where we can turn blue out of the answer? Oh yes, we have CERU there that connects to lean. We have cerulean, and we turn blue. Morning Cryptic clue number 2. Short reply on expressing agreement. Return the favour. Short reply on expressing agreement. Return the favour. 7 letters. So where we're starting here is, of course, what could we mean by expressing agreement? There's different ways in which we might be saying that. They're all fairly long words if you look into the thesaurus: consensus, unison, accord, acceptance, and so on. But we haven't got a huge amount of letters to be working with here. Plus, we've also got the short reply at the start, and all of that needs to indicate something around returning the favour. So some shorter words might be quite, or pact, or deal for expressing agreement. And if we look at short reply, well, of course, if you're replying to an email or anything like that, you will be familiar with RE. And if we look at what's available to us, we end up with returning the favour with requite. Morning Cryptic clue number 3. Though it sounds correct, the act was not religious. Though it sounds correct, the act was not religious. 5 letters. So the first thing that we're going to start with is sounds correct. And so if we're thinking of different words that might reflect that, what sounds correct, well, there's a couple of letters where correct is going to be said as something's right, something's accurate, something's true. But for this clue to work, the sound aspect is going to come into it. So if we head over to the second part, the act was not religious. Well, what are religious acts? What are other names for them? We have ceremony, too long, ritual, too long, rites, okay, short enough. And this is where the sounds bit comes in, because you've got right, for sounds correct, and then right, religious. But we're saying that this act was not religious. So it's not right, but it still sounds correct. So you end up with right with a W. Morning Cryptic clue number 4. The lap in the sea was authentic, though it consisted of these fakes. The lap in the sea was authentic, though it consisted of these fakes, for 3 letters, only 3 letters. So the first thing that we're going to start with is actually just the end, when we say consisted of these fakes. And so the answer is going to consist of a fake in some way. So what are the ways of saying fake? That's 3 letters, not a huge amount. You could lie, that's to fake something, to rig, to cod, and it's actually going to be the latter one here that's going to be of interest, because we've got cod and then we've got the sea which is involved, so there's a connection there. And did you know that a lap is actually the collective name for a group of cod? And so you end up with cod being the answer, because the lap in the sea, so the group of cod in the sea, it was authentic, even though it consisted of cod. Morning Cryptic clue number 5. joint calm is trickery. Joint calm is trickery for 5 letters. The way we'll start this time is from the beginning, and whatever word we get from joint calm, the definition of that is going to be something like trickery. So joint calm is trickery. So that's what we're trying to end up with having a definition of. So what do we mean by joint? Different ways of saying joint: co, link, to share, not, all good shortened words. And then if we look at the second word for calm, do we have any other short words? Or soothe, maybe. Zen, nice word. Still, quiet. So all of these fit. Are we seeing any connections between these columns where trickery can emerge? Well, this way. When you link ko and zen, you end up kozen, which means trickery. So those are the Morning Cryptic clues of this week, numbers 1 through 5. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed them, and of course stay tuned for more Morning Cryptic clues next week.